That's what it'll be. Reed Henderson. Reed Henderson back deep to return the kickoff with Ty Signa. Getting ready for the official blow the whistle, and we get this game started. 12 minutes on the clock. Football's in the air. It's going to go to Henderson. He's going to come around to our side. Slips and falls. Not a bad return for the Generals.
Field position there, Reed. Lost his footing at the 32-yard line.
Looks like they're going to spot it right around the 30, looking at the chains across the way. Yeah, Generals will start their first possession, 1st and 10, ball at their 30. Got 18, Prentice Doodle in at the quarterback spot. He calls his play and breaks the huddle. Gonna have his long back behind him, Max Morgan. 2 wideouts on either side of the field. He's gonna take the snap, drop back to pass. Gonna hit 44 right across on our side of the field on the hash, and he's gonna take the ball up all the way to the 50-yard line. Was it 14? It looked like. Nice 20-yard gain for the first play of the season for the Generals.
Nice return there by St. Joe. He kind of caught that line drive punt on the run there. Had a nice return.
So the Irish will have the ball for their first time of this ball game. Be 1st and 10, ball spotted at their own 43-yard line. 9:02 to go in the contest, 0-0. Game just getting started, trying to work all the jitterbugs out.
Yeah, a lot of rust so far. Generals had a nice first possession, just that that fumble on the pitch. Just kind of put them behind the chains.
So the Fighting Irish are in their offense. Got number 1 quarterback. It'll be the coach's son, Baker. He's going to hand the ball off, and they're going to get about 8 yards off the right side. The Irish are moving from our right to left, south to north.
Jaquarius Nash there on the carry for the Irish.
Brought down by a host of Generals on the far side. Brings up a second down and about 2. Ball just inside General territory on the 49-yard line. Hands the ball off to big number 23 again, and he rambles all the way down to the General 35-yard line.
Yeah, they're just blocking it up well, and he's hitting the hole pretty hard. Big young man there, hard to break down.
Yeah, for people that have followed St. Joe Fighting Irish and Coach Baker, this is not his style of coaching. He likes to air it out. We've got run so far in this contest. Just loading it up, some type of little wing formation with the quarterback in the shot and 1 running back beside him. Everybody's bunched up on the line of scrimmage. This time we're going to get stopped in there. Nice play in there by number 52 for the Generals.
Nice play there by Keegan Williams for the Generals. He said he had had enough of that, Bobby, after the first 2 plays.
Yeah, he broke through the line. We're going to get well, they're going to give him the line of scrimmage, but no more. Brings up second down and 10 for the Fighting Irish. Looks like they're going to get in a little different offensive formation this time. Going to have 2 wideouts on either side of the field. 1 long running back beside the quarterback, Baker, in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap and fake a handoff. I think he meant for him to take it, but he didn't. But he was able to scramble straight up the field for a nice gain.
St. Joe's in a formation there. Got 2 little up backs right behind the offensive line, kind of like a wing and power blockers on the left side there, Bobby. I haven't seen that formation.
Looks like they're going to pick up about 6 yards. Going to be 3rd down and 4 for the Irish.
In that power formation to the left side there.
Got a good crowd. People still coming into this contest. Of course, it's hot out here tonight. Everybody stay hydrated. Nice play by the General defense.
Had a busted play there again for the Irish, and the Generals were able to get him down about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we had 1 General defender break through and had the quarterback under duress. He just fought back to basically the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 4th down and 4 for the Irish. Big play right here for the General defense. They need to hold and get the ball back. Be a big play early here in the first quarter. Generals fans are telling them to make a play right here. Let's see what happens. 6 minutes on the clock and counting here in the first quarter. Going to hand the ball off.
Generals
got some
there.
people to get him down, and they do. Going to be a loss on the play.
Loss on the play about 3 yards, Bobby.
Loss on the play. General defense holds.
Keegan Williams once again on the tackle. He had help from McPherson there. Reed Henderson came up and finished him off.
Generals are going to take over on their own 30. Be 1st down and 10. Ball sits right inside the 30. And I think the officials are going to call a timeout. It's going to be a hydration break, so we're going to take this with them. Take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS. Not bad. I can't believe Baker ain't throwing. I don't guess his son can throw. I mean, they aired it out last year. I watched the championship game at JA. Welcome back to Huddleston Field here on the campus of Washington School, Jimmy Flanagan Stadium. 5:50 to go here in the first quarter. Generals are back on offense for their second offensive possession of the game, starting on their own 30, 1st and 10 after the hydration break. Doolittle under center, going to hand off to Max Morgan in the backfield. He's going to be met right away. Looks like we're going to possibly lose a yard on that play.
Yeah, St. Joe was there and just stopped him right there. They're going to give him back to about the line of scrimmage there. It's going to be second down and 10.
Yeah, not a lot going on right there in the center of that line of scrimmage for the Generals. The Irish defense is pretty tough right there. Got a couple good-looking football players. Second down and just over 10. Doolittle in the shotgun. 2 receivers to our side, 1 to the other. He's going to hand the ball off to Max Morgan. He's going to stiff arm the guy and bring the ball out to the 40 and get a first down for the Generals.
Nice hard run there by Max. He put the stiff arm on the St. Joe defender there and was able to pick up a first down for the Generals.
Yeah, quick pitch to Morgan. He had one blocker leading the way for him and was able to pick up the 10 yards, a little over 10 for the first down. Moves the ball up to the 40 for the Generals.
Generals ran a little trap play there in the backfield with some offensive linemen and opened up a nice hole.
5:05, clock stopped. He must have got out of bounds on the run. 1st and 10, we're going to have a timeout. Washington School will take it with them. We'll take a 30 and we'll be back. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS. Welcome back to Huddleston Field. Undoubtedly, Coach Lott saw something he didn't like there, Hubbard, called a timeout.
Well, they were late getting the play in. The play clock was down. They were fixing to get a delay of game, so smart timeout there by the coach.
Yeah, and always not bad to get that timeout and a little extra rest for these guys because it's definitely steamy hot. Need to keep them hydrated. Need to have some legs under as we go through this game and get to the fourth quarter. Officials having a discussion on the field, not for sure what it's about. Maybe they'll figure out their signals between each other by the time the end of the game's over. Doolittle in the huddle calling the play.
Generals are going to send 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. 2 running backs in alongside Doolittle there in the shotgun. Offsides against St. Joe there. Generals will take an extra 5 yards on the penalty.
Extra 5, the freeway is always good.
Yeah, Doolittle went with a hard count there and was able to draw St. Joe off.
Probably could do a lot of that during this contest. We'll see if he does that some more as we move along.
Yeah, they have been very aggressive on the defensive line, so it's not a bad decision to go with that hard count.
Still a first down for the Generals. 1st and 5. Ball at the Generals 45. Break the huddle with split backs in the backfield. Doolittle in the shotgun. 1 receiver right, 2 left. It gets the snap back, throws out in the flat to Cigna, who is hit immediately as the ball got there by an Irish defender. Knocked the ball away, brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, it's a nice lick there by the St. Joe defender against Cigna. There wasn't really anywhere for him to go.
Yeah, nobody over there with him. He had a straight line to Cigna, so he snooped the play out right away and got over there and made the hit. 2nd down at 5. Doolittle under center in an I formation in the backfield. Receivers right and left. Going to hand the ball off right up the middle. Generals are going to dive and pick up about 3 yards on the play.
Nice play there by Generals, running with McPherson as a fullback, was able to pick up 3 yards and give us a 3rd and a long 1, maybe 2 yards.
.435 and counting here in the first quarter, no score. Fighting Irish and the Generals here at Huddleston Field. If you're in town, don't have anything to do, this is the place to be tonight.
Nice run there by number 3 out of the Wildcat from General Darian Dillard. That's his first carry as a General. He's going to pick up the first down, gained about 4 yards.
Nice play there by the Generals, going to bring us inside Irish territory. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Generals.
Showed a lot of patience in the backfield, waiting on his blockers to open up a hole, and he picked up the first down.
Generals on the move, started back at their own 30. Inside Irish territory in the shotgun with number 3. He's going to hand the ball on a trap to number 4, Max Morgan, over to our side. He's going to pick up a nice gain.
A lot of good blocking on the front line there for the Generals, and they're going to pick up about 8 yards on first down. Going to be 2nd and 2.
A little Wildcat action there with Darian Dillard in the backfield at the quarterback spot. Doolittle back in the game. Calls the play. He's going to go out to receiver, so Darian Dillard will be back in the shotgun for the Generals. Got 3 backs over to our side. He's looking to go up the middle, and he's going to be caught in the backfield by a host of Irish, and he's going to lose a yard.
St. Joe stood strong there on the defensive line, and wasn't anywhere to run. He tried to reverse his field, and he didn't have any blockers on that left side, and it was just tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we were loaded up on the right side, and he chose to go to the left side. He's going to have to come out. Looks like he's got a cut on his arm. He'll have to get a little bandage on it, and he'll be back in. Brings up 3rd down and 2 for the Generals. Ball at Irish 42. Got Doolittle in the shotgun with Morgan to his right. Got number 2 Signa in motion, looking to pass. Oh, he had Signa open over on the far side on the Irish side of the field, but overthrew him. Going to bring up a 4th down. Coach Lott not happy with the execution of the play.
Looks like the Generals are going to punt it here on 4th and 5 from their St. Joe 42-yard line.
Hopefully we can pin them back. Maybe we can play the field position game and get the ball back in a better spot.
Wade for Teasy. Back to punt for the Generals.
2:44 on the clock. Punt's in the air. Number 11 for the Irish going to come to our side of the field. Going to step out of bounds at about their own 27-yard line.
Generals did a little bit better job defending that punt that time, Bobby.
Yep, Maurice Thornton on the return there for the Irish.
We'll mark him out about the 28-yard line where the Irish will have 1st and 10 from the 28. Been a defensive battle so far for both teams. Both have had a little success moving the ball and the drive stall out. So the St. Joe's second possession here with 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Still no score, 0-0. Generals have McPherson, Skates,
Should be Charlie Dunn,
and Harris Garcia across the front line for the defense.
Irish come to the line with Baker in the shotgun. He's going to take the ball, looking to pass. Nobody open. He's scrambling. Finds number 12 in the middle of the field on the hash, and he's going to pick up a few yards. Going to bring the ball out to the Irish 31-yard line. Pick up 3 yards on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 7.
Generals had good defense there on the play, and St. Joe quarterback was just able to elude the defenders and make a good pass to number 12.
Got 2 tight ends for the Irish. Got Baker in the shotgun. He's got receivers right and left and 1 back beside him. Number 22 is going to take the handoff. He's going to be met right in the center of the General defense.
Nice defense there by McPherson. We're going to have some penalty markers on the play there. I don't know if it's going to be holding.
Byers on the carry for the Irish. See what the penalty's going to be. It's going to be a personal foul on the Irish.
Extracurricular activity there for the Irish.
Should back them up 15.
It was a dead ball foul, so it should remain 2nd down or 3rd down.
Let's see, they're going to start on the 30. Should take it all the way back to the 15. Spots the ball at the 15-yard line of the Irish. 15-yard penalty, unsportsmanlike.
Generals have them back up here, Bobby. We don't need to let them out.
Let's see, they're trying to get the down. Let's see what they're.
It is third down. 3rd down and.
You called it.
25 yards.
Yep, you called it. It was after the play, extracurricular activity. Irish have the ball at their own 15. Baker in the shotgun, got one running back by him. Had received 2 on one side, 1 on the other one. Throws the ball across the middle. Hits number 11 in his hands at about the 33-yard line. Goes through his hands, incomplete pass.
Let's catch a break there.
Brings up a 4th down. Let's see how the Irish do on punting. First possession, they went for it on 4th down. Generals were able to hold. This is their 2nd possession, and they ended up at 4th and 25, and they will be punting with 1:24 on the clock after the incomplete pass. Not for sure. Got number 12 back doing the punting for the Irish. Ball's going to hit the ground just inside the 50 and going to roll all the way down to the General 38-yard line. That's where the Generals will start their 3rd possession.
Generals need to get something going here on offense. We've had 2 good drives, and then they just stall out. So need to keep it going, keep the momentum going, get in the end zone.
Yeah, need to put them back-to-back positive plays in motion so the Generals can get the ball on down the field and get in the end zone.
Still 0-0, 1:16 to go here in the 1st quarter.
Generals come to the line of scrimmage. Doolittle at the quarterback spot. They'll be under center. Max Morgan in the backfield. Got 1 up back, receivers right and left. He's going to take the snap, drop back to pass. He's going to throw the ball right here to number 14, McPherson. He gets past the tackle and going to move the ball inside Irish territory on the first play of this drive.
Has that same little rollout bootleg there we ran earlier in the game, and Doolittle hit McPherson again and broke a nice tackle there to gain 12 yards.
Yep, nice gain on the play for the Generals. Brings up 1st and 10. Ball on the Irish 49-yard line. 1 minute to play here in the 1st quarter. Doolittle back under center, up back to his left. 1 long running back, receivers right and left. Will take the snap, going to pass again. Hits McPherson back in the flat again. He's trying to break a tackle. He's going to pick up about 5-6 yards on the carry, or on the pass, reception, and run.
Nice play there by the Generals. Going to the left side that time, hooking up McPherson.
Yeah, General's got a play that Coach likes liking. He's ran it to the right, ran it to the left. Positive yards both times. Looks like we got a receiver who's taking the cornerbacks going with him, and McPherson's floating out into the flats wide open.
Starting to see some hands on the hips of St. Joe defenders.
Doolittle in the shotgun. He's got Max Morgan to his right. Gonna hand it off to him. He's gonna run up the middle and pick up positive yards.
Close to a first down.
Had McPherson leading the way.
Nice run by Max Morgan.
Gonna spot the ball just inside the 40.
That'll end the first quarter. Actually, they're going to stop the clock with 5 seconds to go after the first down.
Let's see, must have been.
That will finish the quarter.
Yeah. And that's the end of your first quarter. 0-0. Generals are on the move. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS. Welcome back to Huddleston Field here on the campus of Washington School. First quarter has ended there, Hubbard, and I would have to say, so far, looks like the Generals have the upper hand after that first quarter of action.
Yeah, I'll agree. Both teams have moved the ball pretty well, but the Generals defense stiffened a couple times there. And looks like they kind of gained a little momentum and control this ball game early on.
Generals will start 1st and 10, ball at the Irish 39-yard line. We'll do a little in the shotgun. He takes a snap, going to hand it to Max Morgan, and Max and him kind of get tripped up with each other, and the Irish defense was right there on him, so we're going to get a loss on the play, or he might.
It's only going to be a loss of 1 yard. We're going to give him forward progress to about the.
Going to be right inside the
third
41. Yeah, 41-yard line of the Irish. Brings up a 2nd down and 11. Looks like the Generals coaching staff had a good plan for this ball game starting off there, Hubbard.
Yeah, they were running to the left and to the right, kind of spreading out the defense. Pass
Got
complete to Henderson. Oh.
Signa.
That's Signa, number 2, excuse me.
Signa on a reception over on the far side. He's going to pick up a nice gain for the Generals. Should put us in a 3rd down and long 1.
Generals ran a little double hitch routes over on the far side. He could have hit J.D. Bennett or Signa. Signa made the reception. And
ball spotted on the 31-yard line of the Irish. Will be 3rd down and 3. Well, 3rd down and 2. Clock just changed. Just inside the 2nd quarter, no score. Doolittle under center is going to hand it right away to McPherson, and he's going to battle for the 1st down.
Nice power dive there to McPherson as the fullback. He'll pick up about 4 yards for a 1st down.
Generals pick up the 1st down. Ball going to be spotted on the 27-yard line of the Irish.
Get some nice blocking from the offensive line so far tonight.
Do a little under center. Got a up back to his left, got one in motion and one long running back to back. 2 receivers to his left, and it's going to come this way. Our side of the field to Max Morgan. He's going to pick up positive yardage.
Nice run there by Morgan. Big lick he took at the end of the run, but he made a nice cut off that pitch.
Brings the ball down to the 22-yard line of the Irish. Be 2nd down and about long 4, close to 5. Doolittle brings his offense to the line under center. Up back to his right, tight end right, long running back. Looks like we're going to get a timeout
St. Joe.
from the Irish side of the field. So with the timeout, we'll take it with them. We'll take a 60. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS.
Number 5, he's gassed.
Is it?
We can't go.
Big boy. Welcome back to Huddleston Field here on the campus of Washington School. 9:40 to go here in the second quarter. No score. Washington Generals and the Fighting Irish. Season opener for both schools in the MAIS.
Generals need to try to get it in the end zone here, Bobby. We've got a nice drive going. We need to keep it moving.
Doolittle under center, got up back to his right, tight end right. One long running back. He's going to drop back to pass. Looking to pass, and the pass gets knocked down by big number 5 there in the center of the Irish defense.
Yeah, it was a nice play there by the Irishman. He was trying to hit Parker Brown coming out of the backfield, and he was open, but number 5 knocked the pass down for St. Joe.
Yeah, Alex Foster looks like they got him listed here at 6'5", 280. Big kid on the line for the Irish.
Yeah, he looks like a nice athletic young man there. Generals taking their time in the huddle.
Time clock down to 9. Doolittle's
Generals gonna have to take another
Todd
timeout.
going to take a timeout, taking too much time in the huddle. He's not too happy about it, but Generals will take a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS. Welcome back to Huddleston Field. Generals have to take a timeout. The time clock was running down. Second time this half that the Generals have had to do that, Hubbard.
Yeah, the Generals having trouble getting out of the huddle for some reason. Coach Lott's not happy. That's the second timeout we burned here in the first half.
Of course, you know, we'll chalk that up to first game. You know, it's first time they've had to, you know, face an opponent since last season.
We're going to have a false start on the Generals. Gonna back them up 5 yards. We're gonna be third and 10 now instead of 3rd and 5.
Yeah, the timeout, the Generals have some movement over on the right side of the line. Third down and 9:35 to go here in the second quarter. No score. Doolittle in the shotgun with Max Morgan to his right, 3 receivers right. He's going to roll that way. Nice block in there by Signa, and then we get a pass that's incomplete. Brings up 4th down for the Generals. See what Coach Lott decides to do here with the ball on the Irish 27-yard line. Looks like we're going to punt again. Guess he's going to try to pin them as close to the end zone as he can. Got 5. Wade Fertizzi back to do the punting for the Generals. Snaps back. Punt is up. Trying to punt it down toward the corner. What a punt.
5-yard line.
Ball hits right at the 5-yard line and goes out of bounds. What a punt by Fertizzi, backs the Irish up. That will start on their own 5.
Nice directional punt there by Wade Fertizzi, pinning the Irish back.
Yep, we'll see what the Irish can do now on their 3rd possession of the half. Actually, it went out somewhere around the 7, between the 7 and the 8. That's where the officials marked the ball. Scoreboard's got 6. We'll go with them. 1st and 10 Irish from their own 6.
Generals need to hold them back while we got them pinned up back here on the defensive end. We need to. St. Joe's in the shotgun. They're going to hand it off to number 23 on the left side. He's going to be met in the backfield and tackled for a loss of 2 yards by Keegan Williams once again for the Generals. He is having himself a first ball game for the Generals. Wow.
Yeah, Zach Skates got in there first, and 52 came in there and cleaned it up. Keegan Williams.
Nice defense there by the Generals.
He hadn't said Zach Skates' name much, but he's doing a fine job over there on that defensive end on the right side of the General defense.
2nd down and 12 for St. Joe at the 5-yard line. Baker in shotgun formation, 1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left. Make the handoff, looking to pass, throws it off to the left side, going to be underthrown, going to be incomplete. He had a man open and just threw it at his feet.
Yeah, kind of threw the ball sidearm out of his hand.
Kind of like a little shot put there.
Wasn't close to the receiver. He did have a step or 2 on the defender. Brings up a 3rd down for the Irish.
Big 3rd down for the Generals. We have St. Joe pinned back on their own 5-yard line, 3rd and 12. General defense needs to get off the field here. St. Joe is going to stay in the shotgun formation, 1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left, 2 up backs to the left, to the right side of the quarterback, 1 running back in alongside Baker. And we got a delay of game on Fighting Irish. Play clock expired. We're going to back them up half the distance to the goal. Should be 3rd down and 14.
Back them on up.
Put it at the 2.5-yard line. Generals have a golden opportunity to get the ball back with good field position.
They're going to spot it down somewhere about the 3. It's hard to judge where the balls are when they put them down, set them in the center of the field without the hash.
1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left, 2 up back to the right. Shotgun snap, Baker back to pass, looks for a screen. He got a man open, complete. It's going to be brought down by Darian Dillard, short of the 1st down. It was only a gain of about 8 yards. It'll be 4th down for the St. Joe Fighting Irish, 4th and about 7.
Chris,
they're going to give him 4th and 5.
Chris Mayfield on the reception on the screen pass for the Irish. Nice job by the General defense of stopping that screen pass.
Irish are forced to punt.
It's going to be Greg Ford back to do the punting for the Irish. Going to punt the ball down. It hits about the 41-yard line of the Irish and going to roll up to the 49. Be down there by the Irish. Generals are starting in Irish territory.
Feels like we've been in Irish territory all night and unable to capitalize. We need to capitalize on this drive. Or, we don't want to miss any more opportunities.
7:42 on the clock here in the 2nd quarter. No score here at Huddleston Field. Fighting Irish St. Joe. The Washington School Generals.
Been a nice ball game so far. Pretty clean ball game. Had a few penalties. Generals are starting 1st and 10 at their St. Joe 49-yard line.
Got a nice crowd on hand, like what you like to see on Friday nights this time of the year, high school football. Got Doolittle in the shotgun with Max Morgan to his left. He's going to throw the ball to Signa. He is wide open. He's going to trip and fall on his own feet just inside the 20. What a pass and a catch.
Ty Signa beat his man at the line of scrimmage on a fade route, and he was wide open. If he hadn't tripped, he would have walked into the end zone, but he tripped over his own feet. That was a nice pass, a nice catch there by Signa.
Generals moved the ball all the way down to the Irish 19.
Nice.
That play started on the 49, 30-yard play for the Generals.
Nice throw and catch there by the Generals.
Looks like we got Signet quarterback. Doolittle came out on our side, going to run just a wildcat. He gets the snap, but the Irish are there to bring him down. Going to
tackle by number 3 there, Julius McCullum.
Could be a loss on the play, waiting to see where the spot is. Looks like we're going to lose 2 yards on the play. Be second down and 12. Second down 13. Lost 4 on the play.
Big loss there by the Generals.
Generals getting some new players in the game. Dallas Poole coming out, working on the line. Doolittle under center. Morgan in the backfield. He's going to fake it to him, looking to pass. Gonna throw the ball, hits McPherson.
Breaks a
He's
tackle.
still running.
Breaks another tackle. Nice run there from McPherson.
Nice catch. He's over there breaking tackles. Looks like we got some Irish that are a little fatigued here in the second quarter.
Yeah, having a little trouble getting up after some of these plays. It's been very hot. Generals on the move once again.
Brings up 3rd down and 2 for the Generals.
Inside the red zone, 3rd and 2. At about the 11-yard line. Gonna have a timeout.
Looks like this is going to be a hydration break, so we're going to take the 60-second break with them. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS.
Get a first down. They ain't stopping. They can't stop.
But this is where you need the power eye. Load up your backfield and just push people off the ball. Go score. Welcome back to Huddleston Field, Jimmy Flanagan Stadium here on the campus of Washington School. First football game of the season for the Generals and the Fighting Irish. 6 minutes and 1 second to go here in the second quarter. Looks like the half of every quarter we'll be getting that hydration timeout. So out of that timeout, the Generals have the ball, 3rd down and 2. Ball on the 12. Get a snap right to number 3. He's going to run around the right side and be met by a host of Irish defenders. May get back to the line of scrimmage. Let's wait and see what the spot is.
Yeah, Darian Dillard
And the
kept
Wildcat.
the ball that time at the Wildcat. And everybody went with him. He faked the handoff to Max Morgan. He'd given the ball to Max, he probably would have walked into the end zone.
So 4th down for the Generals, 4th and a long 2. Got Signa in the Wildcat. He's going to hand the ball
First down.
to number 4 to Max Morgan. He's going to get the first down.
They ran the same play with different players in, Bobby, and just handed the ball to Max Morgan. Somebody upstairs saw what I saw. Max was wide open.
Ran the ball hard, determined to get the first down for the Generals inside the red zone, inside the 10 for the Generals.
About the 6-yard line.
Ball should be spotted right there at the 6. 1st and goal for the Generals. 5 minutes and the clock's running here in the second quarter. Again, no score in the contest. Got Signa back in the Shotgun Wildcat again. He's going to follow his blockers and run around the right side. He's going to get the ball down. Should be around the 2 to 3 yard line.
Nice hard run there by Signa off the left side. Looks like they're going to mark it about the 2 yard line.
2.5 to 3 we'll give him. So General's second down and gold. Yeah, just loading up the left side of the line, and Signa was in the shotgun, taking the snap, following his blockers. Going to do it again right here. Got Thompson. He's going to run right up the middle, and he's going to score.
First touchdown of the season.
General score. Nice eyes by Signa on that one. He just didn't, the opening came right in front of him, right up the middle of the field, and he took it.
Made a nice cut back there and walked into the end zone untouched. Nice play by Ty Signa.
Nice blocking by the General line.
You got Dallas Poole, you got number 60 for the Generals, Garrett Cole in there. Nice blocking across that offensive line. Wade Fortizio for the extra point for the Generals. Snap is back and down, and kick is up and good. General 7, St. Joe Fighting Irish 0 with 4 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the half.
Nice offensive drive there by the Generals. They started at the Irish 49, drove all the way down the field and put the ball in the end zone. That's exactly what they needed to do. 7-0 Generals here in the second quarter, 4 minutes, 11 seconds. We'll take a break. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS. Welcome back to Huddleston Field, where the Generals have just capitalized on a 49-yard drive to put 7 points on the board. Generals 7, Fighting Irish 0 here with 4:11 to go in the second quarter. The Generals are getting set to kick off to the Irish.
Nice drive there, Bobby. Generals just kind of controlled the clock. They did some running, they did some passing, had a nice long pass there to Signa to start the drive. Really trying to wear down that defensive line for St. Joe. It looks like it's starting to take a toll.
Yeah, about the best drive we've seen out of the General offense all last year. And basically this whole, first half of this ball game, the Generals have really been in command of their offense. Kicking off is 42 for the Generals. That's Parker Brown. He's going to kick it all the way down to the 20 to number 15 for the Irish. He's going to catch it at our hash and run over toward the middle of the field and be brought down there.
Nice tackle there by Nathan Thompson for the Generals.
Ronnie Williams on the return for the Irish.
Nathan Thompson and Brock Williams both making the tackle for the Generals.
The Fighting Irish will take over. Ball's going to be placed down at their own 35-yard line, be 1st and 10 Irish. Trailing the Generals 7-0 here halfway through the second quarter. Irish has got Baker in the shotgun, one running back to his left, 3 receivers our side, one to the other. Going to hand the ball off right up the middle. Going to be met by a host of Generals.
Led by McPherson, 55. Number 11.
McPherson and number 54.
Willie Green.
Willie Green in there making a stop for the Generals.
Nice tackle there by the Generals. He gained it. They're going to give him a yard.
Got 27, Daniel Signa in at the nose guard. Got number 70 on the far side, Harris Garcia. Luke McPherson on our side. Nice play in there by that General defensive line. Brings up 2nd down and 9 for the Irish. Baker in the shotgun, one running back to his right, 3 receivers to the left, over his head. He's in duress, got people chasing, and he's going to be brought down for a loss. Generals had a chance to get a big loss, but Baker was able to scramble and get back up toward the line of scrimmage, going to lose about 2 yards on the play.
Nice play there by Baker to get what he could. Generals were able to get him before he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, snap just over his head, nothing he could do there. Brings up third down. We'll give it a long 10. Ball spotted at the Irish 34-yard line. 2:40 and clock is running. Baker alone in the backfield, shotgun, takes a snap, rolling, looking for somebody to pass to. Throws over to number 6 on the far side, covered by Signa. We got a penalty flag.
In the backfield, going to get number 52 for St. Joe for holding.
Going to get a holding on the play. See what Coach Lott wants to do, if he's going to leave it here, if he's going to back them up 10 and let them play the down again. I think we're going to decline.
Fourth and 11.
Be fourth and 11 for the Irish. See what Coach Baker decides to do on the far side.
2:26 to go before halftime on their own 34-yard line. Looks like the Irish.
Looks like they're going to choose to punt. Looks like 12, which is
Greg
4. Looks like he's going to be in the punt formation.
General's going to have Ty Signa back and to receive the punt here.
He snaps back, low snap. He's going to get the punt off a low line drive punt. Signa's going to get out of the way, and they're going to down the ball about the 28, 29-yard line.
2 minutes, 16 seconds to go before half. Generals will take over possession here.
Ball spotted at the 29.5-yard line. Be first and 10 Generals, 2:16 to go. Generals just need to maintain this possession. Be nice to score with 2:16, but going in 7-0 is big.
Yeah, we would take that.
Generals are in the huddle. Doolittle calling his play. Generals come to the line of scrimmage. Got Doolittle in the shotgun with Max Morgan to his right. One up, back over to the right. Receivers right and left. We'll get the snap handed off to Max Morgan. He's going to break through the middle, and he's going to bring the ball all the way over to General 45-yard line. Let's see where they spot the ball. Looks like that's where they're going to spot it.
17-yard gain there. Nice run by the Generals. We got them on their heels. We need to, Generals trying to get a little tempo here.
Yeah, just busted the ball right up the middle. Nice run by Morgan. Nice blocking by the offensive line of the Generals. First down and 10 for the Generals. Ball at the General 45. Got the snap, going to hand off to Max. Same play the other way. It's going to pick up another 6 or 7 yards.
Nice run there by Morgan. Nice blocking on that right side of the offensive line. Got Willie Green up there.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. Brings up second down and 4.
Minute 43 to go before halftime. Generals on the move. Need to hurry up and get out of the huddle.
See what Coach Lott decides to do, if he's trying to get this one in or just run the clock. Doolittle in the shotgun. Morgan to his left, up back over to the right. Will drop back to pass. Floats one up for number 3. It's going to be knocked away.
Threw it up to Darian Dillard there for the jump ball.
2 defenders over there for the Irish. Really glad to come away from there with an incomplete pass. Third down and 4 for the Generals. Ball on the Irish 49-yard line. 1 minute, 19 seconds. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. Generals bringing the ball to the line of scrimmage. Doolittle under center. Going to put 42 in motion. Going to pitch the ball to Morgan. He's going to bring it to our side. He's going to pick up the first down and more. He's running up the sideline, still running. They're going to finally tackle him at the Irish 32-yard line.
Nice run there by Max Morgan. He would not be denied.
We got a flag on the play.
Hold
Little Hanky, we got a hold on the Generals.
Yeah, I think they're going
to negate the nice run by Max Morgan.
It's going to put the Generals back behind the sticks. It's going to be a long 3rd down and 20.
Well, they're going to start right here where the ball was spotted, not where the flag was. So 3rd and 4 should be about 3rd and 14. Brings the ball back to the General 41-yard line.
Big penalty there against the Generals.
Yep, 1:11 on the clock. Here in the second quarter, Generals 7, Fighting Irish 0. Doolittle hands the ball off to Max Morgan. He's going to come up the middle and be met by the interior defense of the Irish, and they're going to be brought down just shy of the 45. Going to get a timeout by the Irish with 1 minute on the clock. We'll stay here. Should be a 30-second timeout here at the end of the half. So let's see what the Generals choose to do. Going to be 4th down and 11.
Yeah, that's a big penalty there to kind of kill the momentum. It was a nice run. But
yeah, we'd have been looking. Ball was at the 32. 1st down. It's big, a lot of difference between that and 3rd and 14.
Going to put a lot of pressure on our defense to keep St. Joe out of the end zone here before the half with a minute to go. Played a really nice first half of football. Hate to see it, see St. Joe tied up here.
Looks like Coach Lott assembled him a pretty good coaching staff for this year. Heard a lot of good things about Levy and his workout regimen with these Generals.
And so far it looks like it's paying dividends. The Generals look like they're in a little bit better shape so far in this game.
Generals will be punting. Signa back to do the punting for the Generals. Snaps back, he catches it, punts up. Be a line drive punt. It's going to be picked up by number 11 somewhere around the 30-yard line. He's going to be batted there by number 3 and number 55 for the Generals, or 65. Nope, 66.
It's Dallas Poole.
Dallas Poole.
And Darian Dillard on the tackle.
Nice play on the punt defense for the Generals. Going to spot the ball down at the Irish 42-yard line. Well, let's see. I'm trying to figure out. We got the chain crew. We do have a flag on the play. Not sure what that's about. Didn't see that. It's way behind the play. We've been looking left, and the flag's over on the right.
I don't know what that could have been. It could have been a block in the backfield on that punt protection.
Still haven't gotten a signal from the.
Like they're going to back us up. They're going to add it to the end of the kick.
Still hadn't got any kind of signal from the White Hat yet.
It's obviously a penalty against the Generals.
Everybody walking one way and then we walk another way. So let's see what we're going to get. Maybe he'll stop and give us a signal. Got a chop block. It's going to be declined. So the Irish will start at their own 39-yard line. Be 1st and 10, 49 seconds to go. Here in the second quarter, General 7, Irish 0. Been a nice first half here for the Generals. Seen a lot of positive things. Coach Lott's got his defense set. See what happens. Got Baker in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Back to pass. He's going to hit number 15 over on the far side. He's going to be knocked out of bounds.
Nice throw and catch there by Baker. Pick up 15 yards.
Ronnie Williams on the reception for the Irish. Brings up another first down for the Irish on the general 45-yard line. 39 seconds, clock stopped. Baker will be back in the shotgun. He's got two receivers to the far side, two to our side. In the shotgun, we should have a big-time hold, and we do. We get the flag. 15's going to catch it. It's not going to matter what happens here. Knocked out of bounds. We're going to have a hold on number 52.
That was against McPherson. McPherson just shot the snap, and he was past his man before the ball ever got to the quarterback back there. And 52 just grabbed him.
7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. We get the hold. See, the Generals should back them up. It's first down. Make it second down and 20, or first down and 20.
27 seconds to go before halftime. Generals clinging to a 7-0 lead.
Ball spotted at the Irish 45-yard line. Got to get to the General 35 for a first down. Be first down on the hold. Baker back in shotgun, two receivers on both sides, or three on our side, two on the far side. There, they're going to get him. Sack him inside the 40.
Nice defense there. Parker Brown, Harris Garcia, McPherson.
This guy's doing a good job. Been playing hard this whole half.
Parker Brown came off that right side unblocked and really flushed the quarterback. The speed of the Generals defense taking its toll against St. Joe Fighting Irish offensive line.
Brings up a second down and long. The Irish are going to take a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Washington Generals Football on 100.7 WDMS. What, Coach? Welcome back to Huddleston Field here on the campus of Washington School. 4 seconds left here in the half. Washington Generals 7, you're Fighting Irish 0. Nice play there by the defensive front for the Generals. Sack quarterback for another loss. We got second down and forever. Almost second down in St. Joe for the Fighting Irish.
You got 4 seconds to go in the half.
Got second down and 45 on the scoreboard.
Generals going to get a prevent defense here and back somebody all the way back.
Again, Baker alone in the shotgun.
Parker Brown's in chase. And Baker, he's running for his life back there. Now he's going to get the ball off, and it's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
That's going to run out the half.
Nice job by the secondary to give him nowhere to throw. Good job by the defensive line to run him down in the backfield. And what a half for these Generals tonight.
Yeah, that's nice defense there by the Generals. They played a nice first half for the first game of the season against their rival from across town.
So we end this first half of the season with the Generals up 7-0 over the Fighting Irish. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we will be back. You're listening to Washington Generals Football on the Washington Generals broadcast here from Huddleston Field.
captain, Reese Lackey, All-American. Co-captain, Mercedes Benzing, All-American. Anna Louise Bryant, Sally Beth Freeman, J.J. Smith, Junior, Mary Wright England, Meredith Foreman, sophomore, Cullis Parkinson, All-American, Terry Smith.
Do what? Welcome back to Huddleston Field on the campus of Washington School. It's halftime. Got performances going on now. The St. Joe Fighting Irish cheerleaders. Now we have the General Gems performing on the field, and after that I'm sure we will have the Washington School varsity cheerleaders, and then the general band should give us a performance. Not sure about the halftime activities, but as far as the football game, that's the best I've seen the Generals play in several years. Yes, other than a few hiccups, and you would expect those, you know, first football game of the season, you're playing what could become your in-town rival. If this, you know, keeps up, you know, we played, like I said earlier in our pregame, we played them back in 2010, and that was supposed to be a 2-game series. They were supposed to have come played us in 2011, but didn't happen. But now we're in a situation where we're actually, you know, in football, we're not in the same conference. They're 3A, we're 4A, but then every other sport that we play from here on out, the Generals, and it'll be the Generals, Greenville Christian, St. Joe, Manchester, and Delta Streets. And we're in the same conference. First time ever in the history of the school. Of course, you know, way back in the day in the 70s and 80s, you know, Washington, Greenville Christian, when there was, you know, just single A, double A, triple A, Washington and Christian always were in the same conference. But, you know, the way that events have turned here in 2023, we're going to have the 3 schools here in Greenville and everything but football in the same conference. Should make for some exciting action in all the other sports after football ends, which, you know, we got softball going on right now, we got soccer going on, so we are competing with them in those two as we speak in the same conference. All right, we're going to take a 60-second timeout. When we come back, we're going to talk to our head of school, Chris Chafich, get his thoughts on the first half and the start of this 2023 school year. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS. That was pretty awesome. That's the best I've seen Washington School football in 4 or 5 years.
under the field direction of Benjamin Nee. Drum major, are you ready?
It wasn't a program, but it's a calendar.
Testing. At this time, I would like to thank everyone who fought a chance to win the 50-50 cash raffle. Our JV and varsity gym had 686 entries total. For the winner is going to win $3,430. All right, ready? Greenville Steel. Okay, we're gonna do another one. Elder Cohen.
as Coach Baker might have done at the halftime. Of course, our coaching staff did as well.
Like we're gonna have some kind of.
Got too many men on the fields like what they're counting. So we'll have some illegal participation on the Irish.
A 5-yard penalty against the Fighting Irish.
If you can't win with 11, you try 12.
I agree. It's all right until you get caught. So it'll be 1st and 15 for St. Joe at their own 33-yard line. I got it right now, Bobby.
Yep. It's kind of hard to tell, man. It's just the angle, and we're in the press box, and we got windows, and just have to find a place to look through and try to figure out where that ball gets spotted every play. Baker going to be in the shotgun. You got 2 upbacks and 1 tailback beside him, man. He's going to be back in the backfield. Big play in there. And 54.
That's Willie Green and Harris Garcia stopping for another loss.
Nice play in there. Going to back them up a few more yards. Going to back them all the way up to the St. Joe 26-yard line, 27-yard line. Should bring up a 2nd down and just shy over 20. We'll put 27 on the clock on the scoreboard. 2nd, 27. Again, Baker's going to be in the shotgun. He's got a running back to his left, receiver right, receiver left. We're going to be brought down in the backfield. 54 in there.
Willie Green,
he's just blowing it up.
He is blowing it up every play. He plays with a lot of energy. Nice young man. And he is just living in the backfield of the Fighting Irish so far tonight.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 25-yard line. The Fighting Irish have to get all the way out to their own 42-yard line to get a 1st down. Long 3rd down play here for the Irish, 25-yard line, or 25 yards to go. Going to bring 2 receivers to the right, got 3 receivers to the left. Baker's long in the shotgun. Try to get us to jump, and we do.
Going to be offsides on the Generals.
Hard count there by the Irish. Bring the Generals into the neutral zone. Be a 5-yard penalty. Be 3rd down and 20.
General defense going to dig in here on the 3rd and 20. Try to get the turnover on downs. We'll have Baker in the shotgun formation, all by himself. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. He's making an audible at the line of scrimmage. There's a snap back. Generals are bringing pressure. He's going to throw across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete, almost intercepted by J.D. Bennett.
Yeah, just threw the post route right across the middle. Had a receiver, but J.D. Bennett was there for the defense on that pass, so bring up a 4th down. Should be a punting situation for the Irish, but you never know about Baker.
Generals are going to get Darian Dillard back to receive the kick. He's standing at his own 46-yard line. And Greg Ford back to punt for the Fighting Irish.
See what the Generals can do on this punt return. 3 bobbles, but he gets it, and he's going up the right sideline.
Back across the field.
He's still on his feet. He had one more tackle to break, and he could have been all the way.
He gets it down to the Fighting Irish 30-yard line. Nice electric play there by Darian Dillard for the Generals. Actually, that was nice play there by Darian Dillard.
Yeah, nice run. He bobbled the ball when he caught it. It hit the ground and went through his arms, bounced back up, and he caught it, and he took it down the Irish sideline. Great run by number 3 for the Generals. Generals will start on the Irish 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Got Doolittle under center, 2 backs in the backfield, receiver right and left. He's going to pitch the ball to number 4, to Max Morgan. He's going to break a tackle and move the ball inside the 25-yard line. Should be about the 23 or 24. Be the 24-yard line.
Got an injured Fighting Irish player on the field, number 5. Alex Foster. Looks like he might be suffering from some kind of cramps or something, lower leg injury there.
Yeah,
looks like
looks like the cramps. Picking his leg up, doing some stretching.
We got some cramps on our sidelines too with Nathan Thompson. They're working him out. We're going to take a 60-second break. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS. He don't put up with that.
Welcome back to Huddleston Field here on the campus of Washington School. Second half football action. Generals leading 7-0 over the Fighting Irish of St. Joe. Generals have the football, second down and 6.
24.
Ball at the 24-yard line. 9 minutes, 20 seconds, clock running. Here in the third quarter, Doolittle under center, got I formation in the backfield. Going to hand the ball off to the first back, which is McPherson. He's still on his feet. Going to be brought down by a host of Generals right in the center of the Irish defense.
Yeah, just the fullback dive there. Generals in I formation. And just hand it to McPherson. He's going to be close to that first down.
Ball spotted just inside the 20 of the Irish. Officials gonna say we're about a foot. Third down, we got number 3 in now at the Wildcat.
Dillard.
Gonna snap it directly to him. He's gonna hand the ball off to
Max Morgan.
Round on our side, and he's gonna pick up enough for the first down.
Nice power football there by the Generals. Max put his foot in the ground and just got upfield for the first down.
Knew what he had to have, and that was only a foot, and he made sure he got it.
He got 3.
We're gonna spot the ball down at the Irish 17-yard line, be first and 10 for the Generals. 8:50 to go here in the third quarter. Doolittle under center, wing back to his left, one running back in the backfield, receivers on either side. McPherson slides to the right in motion, gonna hand the ball off to Morgan right off the right tackle, and he's gonna be met in there.
We're marking about the 16-yard line. Gain of a yard.
Still positive yardage for the General offense. Give him second down and 9. Doolittle in the shotgun. Got Morgan to his right. One receiver right, up back right, one receiver left. He's going to hand the ball off to Morgan around the left side. He's going to fight for yardage.
Got a little temper flaring down there on the field.
Yeah, we got another cramp. 21 just hit the ground for the Irish, or number 20, excuse me. I think he's the one that kind of took a swing then.
We'll have a official's timeout.
We'll take it with them. Generals leading 7-0 here with 7:33 to go in the third quarter. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS. I saw him. No. Welcome back to Huddleston Field. The Generals have the ball 3rd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on their own 17. Doolittle under center. We're in I formation. Receivers right and left. Tight end to the left. He's going to take the snap, hand off to McPherson right up the middle. He's going to be met in there by a host of Irish.
Going to be 4th down.
Going to pick up 2 to 3 yards on the play, waiting on a spot. Ball spotted down right at the 10-yard line. Fourth and just inside, 5 yards to go.
Generals bringing in Nathan Thompson into the ball game.
Like the Generals are going to go for it. Got Doolittle going out to the receiver on the right side. Got Dillard in the backfield. In the shotgun, got the 3 up backs on the left. That's the way they're going. He's looking for a place to go. Knocked off of his feet at the 10.
Nice tackle there by St. Joe.
See if he made it or not. Going to depend on the spot.
They marked him short.
Yeah, going to bring the ball back. Let's see what they're going to do. Going to give the ball to the Irish.
He
needed just inside 5, and he might have got half of it.
It was a nice play, nice run. Just number 12 for St. Joe. Gore was able to make that tackle and save the 1st down yardage.
So the Fighting Irish are going to take over on downs. Ball spotted at their own 9-yard line. That's where they'll begin their second drive of this second half, trailing the Generals 7-0, 6:26 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Generals defense is going to try to stiffen and hold them here on their end of the field. Baker is in the shotgun formation, got a back behind him in the pistol. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Waiting on the snap. He gets the snap, going to hang it out to the right side. Generals meet him in the backfield. One more time. That was Nathan Thompson, I believe, number 11.
That was him, Nathan Thompson on the stop. Big stop there for the Generals.
Stopping back at the 6-yard line. Generals defensive front and linebackers are just living in the backfield of the Fighting Irish. We're going to have a stoppage play. There's going to be a water timeout.
It'll be the hydration break with 5:59 to go in the 3rd quarter. Generals leading 7-0 over the Fighting Irish. We're going to take a 60-second break. Hear from one of our fine sponsors, which we thank them all. You're listening to Washington Generals Football on 100.7 WDMS.
No reason.
Even if it's 7-0. And I would take it.
Can't kick. You got them backed up.
Irish handoff to the big running back up the middle, number 23. He's a load.
General stop him after a gain of about 5 or 6 yards. He's going to get it out to about the 7-yard line.
Yeah, big Nash on the carry. They list him at 230, 5'5", 230.
He runs hard when he gets the ball. Generals have them in 3rd down and 7. Backed up on their own, deep in their territory, 11-yard line. Irish come to the line. Baker in the shotgun, one receiver to the left, two to the right, two backs in the backfield. Gonna hand it off, gonna fake it. Play action, gonna throw a deep pass across the middle. He's got number 11 open for a long pass. He's caught at the 50 and gonna run it down to the Washington Generals 44-yard line. Nice throw and catch there by Baker to number 11, Marion Thornton.
Reed Henderson defending for the Generals. Nice long pass, first positive, real big positive play for the Irish so far in the football game.
Yeah, that was a nice throw and catch there. General's fortunate to get him down before he was able to take it to the house.
Exactly. 1st and 10 Irish ball at the 45 of the Generals. Got Baker in the shotguns. Throws a pass good to the other side. Well defended over there. Gonna pick up about 5 yards on the play. Looks like that may be in J.D. Bennett, number 30.
Looks like he may have some trouble with some cramps at this point. Second and 5 for the Irish.
Hot, humid night taking a toll on these players. .355, clock moving. Got Baker gonna hand the ball off to big number 23 again. He's gonna be met by a host. He's going nowhere, but back to the line of scrimmage.
Another tackle by Willie Green and number 50.
52, 54.
And Garcia.
Garcia coming to the sideline to take a blow.
Gonna be 3rd down and 5 for the Irish at the Washington General 40-yard line. General's trying to stop them here, force a 4th down. Baker in the shotgun, gets the snap, fakes the handoff, gonna throw it to the right side, got a man open. He's gonna break a tackle, he's down the sideline, number 11. Gonna take it to the house for the touchdown. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, 40-yard throw and catch.
Well, we didn't expect them not to put points on the board.
No, we didn't.
They've been an electric offense for many years now under Baker. For the past 10 years, won many state championships in their classification. Put 6 points on the board. Going to have their kicker Chow in to do the extra point try. Going to get, it's going to be blocked. Generals up 7-6. What a big play there by number 70, Harris Garcia.
Nice block there by Harris Garcia. The step up for the Generals, and Generals maintain the lead 7-6 in the 3rd quarter.
Keeps that point off the board. That's a big, big play there for the Generals. It's a killer for the Irish. 7-6. Generals here with 2:52 to go in the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a 60-second break. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS. I told him. Huh? Welcome back to Huddleston Field, Jimmy Flanagan Stadium here on the campus of Washington School. The Fighting Irish have battled back, just had a big run, pass and run for a score, but Harris Garcia kept that extra point off the board. Generals leading 7-6 here with 2:52 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, the Generals there gave up a big play, and instead of hanging their head, Generals make another play on the special teams to preserve the lead at this point. Generals look to be looking for some type of trickery here on the kickoff. And they are going to do a little onside kick. It's out of bounds.
Be a flag. Ball kicked out of bounds. Generals good out of the ball. I think it's the 35-yard line. I guess we'll see.
Ball went out of bounds over there on about the 48-yard line in General territory.
Or maybe it's a spot. Not sure. Or I guess we can choose to back them up and do it again.
Looks like the Generals are going to take the ball at the 48-yard line, have 1st and 10. They're on 48.
Is that what it's going to be?
Actually, it's going to be in St. Joe territory.
St. Joe territory.
At their 48-yard line.
40. We're going to give them the 48-yard line. Yep, 1st and 10 for the Generals. Hadn't seen that one before.
Oh, he tried an onside kick and he just kicked it straight out of bounds. It didn't even go the 10-yard.
So Generals will start here, 1st and 10, ball at the Irish 48-yard line. Got Doolittle in the shotgun. He's got his running back beside him to his left. Receivers right and left. He's going to hand it to him right up the middle. He's going to be met by a host of Generals, or a host of Irish, excuse me.
Going to pick up a yard.
That's Max Morgan doing some hard running in there for the Generals.
Maybe a half a yard there. Looks like Generals might be having issues with cramps.
Be a game of nutrition here. See who can outlast the other. Coach Lott getting the play in. Clock's down to 7. See what he elects to do. About to hurry up and get the play off down to 2-1. Going to call a timeout. So the Generals call a timeout as play clock runs down to 0. We'll take a 30-second break with them. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS. Ain't getting a play in. Welcome back to Huddleston Field. The Generals have the ball 2nd down and 10 on the Irish 48-yard line, just inside of it. Gained about a foot on the last play. Got Doolittle in the shotgun. He's got his running back to his left, or wing back to the left. He's going to roll out. Looks like there's a bootleg by the quarterback. He makes it to the sideline. Going to be run out of bounds at the 45-yard line. We'll pick up about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Nice run there by Doolittle. They're going to give him the 44-yard line.
Nice pickup. Going to give him about 4 yards on the play. It brings up a 3rd down and 6.
Generals once again having trouble getting the play in from the sideline. 16 seconds on the play clock. Still in the huddle.
Comes to the line, 10 seconds on the play clock. 1:57 to go here in the third quarter. General 7, Irish 6. Throwing back to 42. Parker Brown across the middle, overthrows him. Do a little roll to his right, threw back across his body back to the hash mark on our side of the field. Incomplete pass, going to bring up a 4th down for the Generals.
Looks like we're going to get Wade Fertizzi back in punt formation.
Generals will elect to punt here with 1:52 to go in the third quarter. Snaps back. Uh-oh, got a delay a game. Couldn't get the punt team on and get the snap off fast enough. Back us up 5 yards. Back us up to the 49-yard line.
General's not able to get anything going here offensively so far in the second half.
Waiting on the snap back is Fertizzi. He kicks the ball. Be a good kick, number 11. Oh, it's off of 11. We should pick it up. Just dive on it, and we do. Generals get the ball. What a big play. What a big play. Ball just went through 11's hands for St. Joe.
Nice recovery there by, couldn't tell if that was J.D. Bennett or Dallas Poole. Both of them were down there to recover the ball for the Generals.
Generals will get the ball at the Irish 16.
Here for the Generals to catch.
Doolittle goes out to the receiver on the right side. We've got Dillard in the Wildcat. He's got 3 upbacks to his right. He's got a tight end to his left. He's going to take the ball, follow his blockers. Looking for a place to run, and one of the defenders for the Irish split the blockers. Number 5, he gets up with a.
That's Alex Foster once again for the Fighting Irish making that tackle.
He gets up with a muscle cramp. It looks like he's going to stay in the game. Doolittle in the huddle, calling the play. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Generals. Doolittle under center. Going to have a timeout. Going to have a timeout for an injured player. Yep. Irish bringing a substitute for number 5. Baker and the white hat having a discussion over on the far side. Whistle's blown, back in play. Doolittle under center, got up back to his left, tight end left, receivers right and left, one long running back. He's going to take the ball, drop back to pass. He's going to hit McPherson out in the flat. He's going to run over a few people and fight for some yardage. Fighting all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Nice hard run there by McPherson. Not going to gain many yards, but he earned every one of them.
He lowered his hat and hit a few Irish on the way for those 4 yards. Well, not even that. Maybe a yard.
Going to be 3rd and 9 for the Generals.
Ball on the Irish 16-yard line. Generals break huddle. Doolittle in the shotgun. Morgan to his right. Tight end right. Receivers right and left. Takes a snap. Gonna look to throw. Throws out to the flat. I think we got an incomplete pass. Trying to hit Reed Henderson over on the far side.
4th down for the Generals. 4th and 9 at the 16-yard line. I think the Generals are probably going to go for it here.
Coach Lott's offense getting their play called.
Need to hurry up and get the play in. Got 14 seconds. Hadn't even called the play. Down to 10.
Still
We're
wanting
about
to
call a
know what the
timeout.
play is, and he doesn't know. Looks like General's got a timeout here with 4th and 9. 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. We'll take a 30-second to 60-second break. You're listening to Washington Generals Football on 100.7 WDMS. Welcome back to Huddleston Field. Generals are facing 4th down and 9. Ball at the 15-yard line of the Fighting Irish. 7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Doolittle in the shotgun overthrows number 4, Max Morgan, in the end zone. Or excuse me, that's number 6, Henderson. So the Generals will turn the ball over on downs to the Fighting Irish, who will start 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
A missed opportunity there by the Generals we recovered the punt at the 16 and were unable to move it any further than that and turn it over on downs at the 15, where the Fighting Irish will start 1st and 10.
Yeah, General defense is going to have to stiffen up here. We can't give up the big plays like we did in the last series. Got to keep the Fighting Irish off the scoreboard.
The 2 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Baker at shotgun, 2 receivers to the right. Should have some motion on the right side. Yeah, we're gonna have a flag. Wide receiver number 21 for the Fighting Irish was just kind of walking towards the line of scrimmage at the snap. It should be a false start.
We will definitely take that penalty.
The bad part about that was the referee standing right beside it didn't make the call. It was the one on the opposite side of the field.
And that's the end of the third quarter. The Generals are leading 7-6. We will take a 60-second break. You're listening to Washington Generals Football on 100.7 WDMS.
Penalty on us. They called the penalty on us. No, they didn't.
Play can't end on a foul.
Should be an untimed down.
Untimed down. It's got to be. I didn't think you could end. I didn't think you could end on a penalty. Welcome back to Huddleston Field. We thought we were going to have the end of the third quarter, but we had a penalty on the Fighting Irish.
I think they called an illegal shift there. The officiating crew is having a hard time getting things straightened back out. The Irish had gone to the other end of the field, and they're calling them back to, we're going to have an untimed down. Be four, I can't see, 1st down and 10. Actually, it's going to be a first down and
Well, they're fixing to back them up. They got to get to 5, so it'll be 1st and 15.
first and 15. Second and 15. Looks like. I don't know what they got.
Should be 1st and 15. It was the first play, and we had an illegal
That's right.
shift, so untimed down here.
Back looking to pass. He's chasing the backfield. Gonna get back out to the 10 and gonna step out of bounds about the 20-yard line. Actually gonna mark him out about the 18. That will be the end of the third quarter this time. Generals leading 7-6 at the end of 3 over the Fighting Irish. We're going to take a 60-second break. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS.
He doesn't. Is that not 5?
I don't think so. He doesn't play offense. We got a player in the game all day got cramps.
Welcome back to Huddleston Field. What a turn of events there at the end of the third quarter there, Hubbard. Don't see many untimed downs, but we had one.
We had one. The Generals have got the St. Joe Fighting Irish in 2nd and 8 or 9 or 7.
7, the scoreboard says. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Generals defense need to make a stand. We don't need any more long plays like we had in that third quarter.
Yeah, I think the scoreboard just changed. The Irish had the ball at the 19 starting the fourth quarter. Again, the Generals are leading 7-6 in the contest.
Really good.
Fighting Irish come to the line of scrimmage with Baker in the shotgun. He's got a up back to his left, or 2 receivers left and 2 right. They were on him, but they threw the screen right in the center of the field.
Nice play there by
52. He's been on a lot of plays on defense, Keegan Williams.
He saved it from being a bigger play there. The Irish are going to gain a first down. Perfect play call there against the blitz. The Generals had a blitz on. They ran in the middle screen and were able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, that's
Looks like there might be a penalty on the play. Holding on the Irish.
Back it up.
I didn't see the flag.
I didn't either. I can see it now. It's at somebody's feet, but it's really hard to see out there.
Gonna be second down again for the Irish. This time 2nd and
Should be
this is gonna
7.
be a spot foul.
Should be 2nd 17. I'm sure that Coach Lott will accept this penalty. Back them up to the 9-yard line if they do it, but
No, they're going to place it around the 15 because it was a spot foul. He was past the line of scrimmage where the holding call
okay.
was made. Nevertheless, it negates a first down for the Fighting Irish. They'll have second down and about 13 yards to go. Generals defense.
Ball spotted, just inside the 15 on the 14. Yep.
Baker at shotgun for the Fighting Irish. 3 receivers to his left, up back to the left. Low snap, he bobbles the snap, throws it out to the left side of the screen. Oh, he's going to be hit and tackled hard there by number 52 again. Keegan Williams making a nice tackle on that outside. That was a heck of a play for the big man.
He came across and just waylaid the receiver who caught the pass.
Bringing a lot of
What a big
energy.
play.
Brings a lot of energy when he plays with a lot of emotion.
Got him playing in there, looks like at the middle linebacker spot, so or the right side linebacker, so he's making some plays from that linebacker spot. Seeing the field and getting to the spot and making the tackle, that's what a linebacker's supposed to do.
Was a gain of 2 yards.
Now we're going to have a flag. This is going to be unsportsmanlike, and undoubtedly it's got some talking going on.
Going to be up against St. Joe, it looks like.
Yeah, got some talking going on. Here comes Coach Baker on the field. He's going to move the ball back half distance to the goal line from here. Ball was on the 14, should move it back to the 7.
We're going to put it on the 10.
Put it on the 10.
I don't know where they come up with that.
Nonetheless, it's going to be 3rd down.
I think they got them actually for a delay of game.
Was it? Okay. I just saw the guy with the ball throw the flag up there, but that could have been the call. 3rd down for the Irish. Baker back to throw the ball. He's under duress. He's running. He's got Harris Garcia after him, and he's going to bring him down for a loss.
Nice play by Garcia, number 40 for the
Charlie Dunn.
Charlie Dunn taking a play. Going to tackle him about the 17-yard line.
Bring up a 4th down. We should see Greg Ford in to do the punting.
General's defense stiffened up there on that possession.
Big play, 10:44 to go here in the 3rd quarter. I'm at the 4th quarter. We don't need another 3rd quarter.
Both teams having trouble getting their substitutions in for this punt. We got Generals have got Darian Dillard standing at the 50.
Play clock down to 2-1, should be a 0.
That is a delay of game.
Yep.
Another 5-yard penalty against the Fighting Irish. Coach is trying to make sure that we talk to Dillard about controlling the ball on the reception.
If you can't catch it, you need to let it go right here. We need the football more than we need. I don't know what they're going to call. If they call anything other than a delay of game, it's the wrong call because I watched the clock go to 0.
I don't know what the discussion could be here.
If they're not paying attention, you know, they need
The
to.
referees are having a discussion over the football. No indication. They're not. They're going to back
Yeah,
up.
they're backing it up. I was fitting to say if they walked the wrong way, it would be a wrong
Back
call.
to the 14-yard line.
Going to put Greg Ford standing at his goal line.
Generals had one good return earlier. We sure would like one right now.
Yeah, General should come away from this with some decent field position. Snaps back. He's going to soccer kick the ball over to the far side. He's going to field the ball. He's still on his feet trying to get through some defenders.
Nice play there to save some yardage by Dillard.
Probably not the best of decisions to try to grab the ball off the ground, but he did it and was able to pick up a few extra yards. The Generals are going to start on the Fighting Irish.
36-yard line?
Should be. Let's see where they spot it. It can be 36 or 30. Be 36.
Generals have yet to do anything on the offensive side of the ball here in the second half, so hopefully we can get something going here and punch one in the end zone. We've got a good field position.
Kudos to 52 on that defensive possession. He played some downs there hard. Some receivers and backs from the Irish know he's on the football field.
Yes, they do. They didn't know him before tonight. They know him now.
Doolittle under center, and we in the I formation. Receiver to the right and left. Gonna get the snap, hand it right off the middle. Not for sure who it is. We'll have to, was it McPherson? Yeah, B McPherson on the carry. He's gonna get 2, not many. Bring up 2nd down. Should be 8. Clock ticking down toward 10 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. Again, the Generals are leading 7-6 if you're just tuning into the broadcast. Meant to mention back at the half, you know, if you've got friends around the nation wanting to hear this broadcast, they can listen to us at network1sports.com. Of course, we got the live stream going on. You can always go there and watch the game Handoff up the middle. Should be 4.
Max Morgan.
Max Morgan running hard.
Get 2 more yards for the Generals. Should bring up 3rd down and 4.
It'll be a 3rd.
And
Looks
5.
like maybe 5. Ball on the Irish 31-yard line. Doolittle under center, up back to his right, and his tailback behind him. Receivers right and left. Playing one tight end. He's going to hand the ball up the middle again. Gonna pick up another 2 or 3 yards.
Bring up 4th and short for the Generals.
I think the Generals are playing four run plays, trying to keep the ball out of the air, trying to let the clock run, tick down to 4:48.
Got 4th and a couple for the Generals. Big play here, Bobby.
4th
late
and-
in the ball game.
4th and 2, ball at the just inside the 30 of the Irish. Doolittle under center, win the eye, hands it off to his first back. He's fighting for some yardage. He should get it. Only needed 2. Should have picked up 3 or 4.
1st down for the Generals.
Big first down right here.
Gave it to his senior fullback in McPherson. He would not be denied.
Made sure he was going to pick up that yardage for the first down. And there's the sign. We got the first down. Big first down as the clock's down to 8:28.
1st down for the Generals at the 25-yard line.
Doolittle in the huddle making the call, making his play call, coming to the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 25 of the Fighting Irish. Doolittle under center, got his tailback behind him, got one in motion. Gonna pitch the ball to Max Morgan over on our side. He's jumped a player and kept on going all the way down to the 10-yard line. What a big play by Max Morgan.
Showed his athleticism jumping over that tackle about the 15-yard line, able to pick up 5 more yards for the Generals.
He knows that a touchdown right here is going to be big for the Generals, playing it all out, giving all he's got.
Nice little toss play off the right side. Nice blocking by the offensive line. Wide receivers did their job.
Ball spotted just between the 10 and the 11 of the Irish. 1st and 10 for the Generals. We can pick up a first down about the half-yard line. First and 10. Doolittle under center again. He's going to hand the ball to Max Morgan off the right side. He's fighting down to the 5-yard line, still pushing. Got people dragging. He's going to get down close to the goal line.
Fighting hard, Bobby. He wouldn't go down. He's inside the 5, down to about the 3.
Not sure where they're going to spot it, but he had his big guys dragging him on down toward the goal line. Let's see what they're going to say. They're spotting the ball just inside the 5, maybe at the 4.
Nice hard run once again for the Generals.
2nd down and a long 3 for the Generals.
Can get a first down without a touchdown.
Ball on about the 4-yard line of the Irish. Clock ticks down to 7 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Doolittle under center. Gonna have a timeout. Irish. So here with 6:58 to go in the 4th quarter, the Generals have the ball. They're driving. 2nd down and 3 to go. 3.5 for a touchdown. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS. I said whoever ended up with most fuel in the tank is going to win this game. And right now, it looks like us. That was a big run.
I'd ride the horse.
I wouldn't hand it to nobody else. That goal, he's looking for that goal line. Welcome back to Huddleston Field here on campus of Washington School. Generals leading 7-6, 6:58 to go in the fourth quarter. Generals driving, got the ball second and a long three for a first down and about 3.5 to the goal line. Doolittle under center. Got one of his back, gonna get a flag right here. Had somebody jump.
Gonna be false start against
Somebody over on the left side of the line jump. We're gonna get a 5-yard penalty. Gonna back us up to about the 9-yard line. Can still get a first down somewhere around the half-yard line. Second down. Say a long 9.
Generals really need to get back, punch this ball in the end zone here. They've had a nice drive after defense held. Needed to pay off in the end zone.
Doolittle under center, got his tailback directly behind him and a up back just over to the left of him. He's going to pitch the ball to him around the left side. He's going for the pylon on the far side. He's going to be corralled by 2 of the Irish defenders over on the far side.
Nice pursuit there by the Irish. Were able to run him down from the safety position.
Going to pick up 2 to 3 yards on the play. Keep moving down. It's going to be 3rd and about 5. 5.5 for a touchdown. Doolittle getting to the huddle. Late play call by the general coaching staff. Play clock down to 10 to get to the line of scrimmage. Doolittle back under center. Got Max Morgan directly behind him, up back to the right. Receivers right and left.
Had to use his timeout.
Timeout, Generals. Couldn't get the play called. 3rd down and 5. We'll stay here. 6:06 to go here in the fourth quarter. Generals leading 7-6. Need a good play here by this General offense.
Yeah, Generals need to come up with some kind of play here. I don't think you can get away with running right up the middle on them. This time, with 3rd down and 5 to go, you really got 2 plays to try to get a first down, however. So if McPherson hadn't been denied tonight, you might want to try it, just see if you get half the distance now and go for it on 4th down. If you don't get it, you got St. Joe backed up inside their own 5-yard line. There could be things, that not that bad either.
Both coaching staffs scheming to make a play right here. Big play in this contest with 6:06 to go. Generals back on the field. See what we can do here. 3rd down and 4. 4 and a foot to the goal line. Doolittle under center got his up back over to our side and his long tailback behind him. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, and throw the ball out to McPherson. It's going to be broke up by number 2. Fourth down. 4th and 4.
Going to send Fertizzi in for a field goal attempt, it looks like. Now they're going. No, they're not. They brought Reed Henderson in. 6 and not 5.
Looks like somebody's taking a timeout. We'll get a timeout. It's going to be a hydration timeout. We've got 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, so we're going to take 60 seconds with them. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS. Welcome back to Huddleston Field here on the campus of Washington Schools. 6 minutes and 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. Generals up 7-6, facing a 4th and 4. Doolittle in the shotgun, gets the snap back, gonna make a pass. Defender falls down. He throws a pass. Not sure that he didn't get tackled before he had a chance to catch the ball, but I don't see any flags on the play.
They did not call it.
Doolittle trying to hit number 3, Darian Dillard. No call. Ball's going to go over on down to the Irish, who will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line. Not sure about that one, Robert.
Yeah, I guess they're going to say they got their feet tangled up, but one defender was laying on the ground and reached up and grabbed our receiver. I don't see that one.
So the Irish will have the ball, 1st and 10, 5:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. Baker in the shotgun, gonna hand it off to his big back. He's gonna run off the right side. He's met by a host of Generals. He's on the ground, not much there.
Nice play there on that left side of the defensive line. I think Keegan Williams was on the tackle again, number 52.
Along with the big 54, or is that 64?
54, Willie Green.
Willie Green.
McPherson was in there, Nathan Thompson was in there.
No gain on the play, gonna bring up 2nd down and 10. Clock ticking down to 5:24. Fourth quarter.
Game's been put on the backs of the defense here. Generals offense unable to get in the end zone here in the second half.
Baker in the shotgun, got a loaded backfield, gets the snap, gonna drop back the pass, throws one out, hits off the receiver's hands and incomplete over on the far side.
Covered over there by J.D. Bennett. And number 7 for the Generals, Jason Thomas.
Looks like we had 4 defenders over there or in pursuit.
Nice defense there by the Generals. 3rd down and 10 for the Fighting Irish. Deep in their own territory, late in the ball game, 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the game. Generals leading 7-6.
Big defensive play right here. General defense need to hold any way that they can. Baker still in the shotgun where he's been the whole game. Got a late player coming off the sideline, getting into formation in the backfield. He's loaded, so he's going to throw another pass, going to throw it, going to hit. Number 2, defended by Reed Henderson.
Nice tackle there by Reed after that long pass from the Fighting Irish.
Jay Neasley on the reception for the Fighting Irish. Going to bring them all the way out to their own 48-yard line. 43-yard reception and run for the Fighting Irish.
Generals had them backed up. The Irish trying to drive here late in the game. 4 minutes, 58 seconds to go. We've got a flag on the play.
Should be not a delay. We're down to 10 seconds on the clock. See what the call is going to be.
Finally going to get an illegal substitution on St. Joe. They've done it about 4 plays in a row, and they're finally going to call it.
Back them up 5 yards, be 1st down and 15. Moves the ball back to the Irish 43-yard line. See what's going to happen here. 4:54. They snap the ball, hits off of somebody, throws a pass, and makes a reception over on the sideline. Not sure he stepped out of bounds way back here at the General 49-yard line. Busted play. Was able to gain 6 yards on it.
Yeah, unfortunate for the Generals there. The ball bounced right back to the quarterback on the low snap.
Bring up a 2nd down.
I don't know what they're having a conversation about this time, the officials.
Look like we got a part of a change down over there.
2nd down and 6. for the Irish.
Well, they're moving it. There we go.
2nd and 7 for the Irish at the general 49-yard line. Clock still at 4:45 to go.
Gonna hand the ball off right up the middle. Gonna get a tackle in there by number 11, Nathan Thompson.
Close to a first down for the Irish. Nice hard run there by.
See what the officials are gonna call. They got where they're gonna spot the ball. Not sure. They're giving it a look. I guess they're gonna call a timeout and give a measurement here. Too close to call. Ball spotted about the 43-yard line of the Generals. See what the sticks are going to give us. So stretch them out. It's going to be a first down by a ball. Be first down for the Irish. 4:37 to go here in the fourth quarter. Generals leading 7-6.
Generals defense needs to toughen up here, Bobby. Kind of got our backs against the wall. Need to stand up and make a play.
Yeah, all the weight room visits and all the conditioning from last year to this year. Got to put it on the line right here. 1st and 10 for the Irish. Baker in the shotgun. Got one receiver wide right. All of his other backs in the backfield, one left. Looking to make a pass. Throws it up for. They're going to be picked off by number 30, J.D. Bennett. Just threw it up in the middle of the field.
Nice play there by J.D.
First and 10 for the Generals, somewhere around the 16 or 17-yard line. Big play, 4:14 to go.
He threw it up in the air, and General's defensive back just made a nice play on the ball there.
No receivers in the area for the Irish on that pass.
Nice play there by J.D. Bennett. Generals are going to take over here. Need to control the ball with 4 minutes, 14 seconds to go.
J.D. saw it in the air, and he went after it and got it, came down with it. Nice job by J.D. Bennett. Big play. First down and 10 for the Generals. Ball going to be spotted at the 16-yard line. Again, 4:14 to go here in the contest. Generals leading by 1 on a big block extra point, or point after by Garcia. Gonna pitch the ball to Max Morgan over on the right side. He was almost corralled. He stayed on his feet, jumping players. Ball gonna be knocked out. He's gonna be knocked out at about the 26-yard line.
Nice hard run there by Max Morgan. He leaped a couple of defenders there. We'll get it out to about the 24-yard line. The 2nd down and 3.
Nice run there by Max Morgan. Took the pitch and brought it our way and got all he could get.
Broke a couple of tackles and jumped over a couple more.
2nd down and 3. Doolittle under center, I formation in the backfield. Receiver to the right, gonna hand it off to the fullback. He's fighting for yardage, gonna dive forward.
Should be enough for a first down.
Nice extra dive there by McPherson. He wasn't down.
First down, Generals.
First down, Generals. Big first down, 4 minutes.
27-yard line. Generals fighting hard on the running the ball, and offensive line's blocking well.
Doolittle got the play call from the sideline in the huddle, making the call. Brings offense to the line of scrimmage. 10 seconds on the play clock, under center. Got his long back in the backfield with the up back. Going to pitch the ball to Morgan, going around the left side, looking for room to run, still on his feet. Going to be hit by a host of Irish. 11-3 on the tackle over there for the Irish.
Where are they going to mark as far as progress, Bob?
Where are you looking?
They don't know. I never heard a whistle.
Going to give him 2 to 3 on the carry. And there's a flag on the play. See what we're going to get here.
Looks like it's going to be against the Generals.
Will be a hold on the Generals. Tough call there for the Generals. Going to be a hold. Going to back us up 10 more. Going to be first and 10, or first and 20, excuse me.
We'll put the ball all the way back at the 20-yard line for the Generals.
Got to make it all the way up to the 38 for a first down.
I don't understand what we got going on here with our officials talking to the coach.
What's he want? 4, what? 315. 315. 315. Yeah. Okay.
Having trouble with the clock. Get the clock set at 3:15 to go. The second or first down and 20.
Be first down and 18, I think is what we got on the clock. Doolittle is in the shotgun. He's got his back to his left. Receivers on the left. Gonna hand the ball off. Gonna run it up the middle. He's following his blockers. Be brought down at the General 24-yard line.
We'll have a timeout by
It was the
St. Joe.
Timeout St. Joe. We're going to take it with them with 3:03 to go here in the fourth quarter. Generals leading 7-6 over the Fighting Irish. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS. How do we get them? How do we get Abrahams?
He went and got him.
What got them? Welcome back to Huddleston Field. Here late in the fourth quarter, 3:03 to go. Generals leading 7-6. Generals facing a second down and
It's like 15.
15, ball on their own 24-yard line. We've got a Doolittle in the shotgun. Snaps it back, gonna handle it to number 4 up the middle. He's fighting for yardage.
Don't get
Be
about
Max
3.
Morgan.
St. Joe's going to call another timeout.
We'll stay here, should be a 30-second.
General's just trying to grind this ball game out. St. Joe's calling the timeout. That'll be their second timeout here in the second half.
2:52 on the clock.
Both teams look like they're exhausted. Conditioning is going to pay off here at the end for one of them. It's been a hot night. Both teams have played well. Been a well-played ball game on both sides. Sportsmanship's been pretty good for a rivalry game. Coach Lott's down there giving his team instructions on offense. Coach Baker has given his defense their instruction.
Couple big plays in the game. Harris Garcia blocking the extra point, and then we got J.D. Bennett on that interception here late in the fourth quarter to give the Generals the ball back.
Generals have it 3rd and 10 at their own 20. 8-yard line.
28-yard line. Both teams are back on the field. 2:52 to go. Generals leading by 1, 7-6. Doolittle in the shotgun. He's got Morgan to his left, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Takes the snap and gives it to Morgan, who meets a host of Irish right at the line of scrimmage. Should not be much of a gain.
We'll bring up 4th down for the Generals. Clock still rolling. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. St. Joe's not going to call a timeout. Generals might be able to get it down under 2 minutes before they have to punt the football. They will be punting from their 26-yard line.
TZ comes into the game. The Generals will punt the ball away.
St. Joe's been close a couple times to blocking a kick here. Generals need to protect them pretty good.
Clock should run down to somewhere around 2 minutes when he kicks the football. Snaps back. Kick is off. It's going to hit and bounce backwards, and then it rolls on back toward the 50. So the Fighting Irish are going to get the ball at the General 49-yard line with 1:55 to go here in the 4th quarter. Jumbotron showing defense, and that's exactly what the Generals have to do right here, Hubbard.
Yeah, defense has got the game in their hands here. First down for the Irish in General territory with 1 minute 55 seconds to go. Generals have made a couple plays on defense already. Need to make one more stand here.
Generals defense is set.
Irish have 1 timeout.
Todd Lott making his call for his defense. Irish have 3 receivers to our side, 2 receivers to the other side. Quarterback.
Movement on both sides of the line. I don't know who they're going to call it on.
Got Baker in shotgun again. Let's see, the officials are talking about this call. It's either going to be good for us or good for them.
I don't think either one of them know what they're going to call. The right tackle move for St. Joe, the nose guard move for us.
I got a quarter if they need to flip it.
Looks like they're going to call it against St. Joe.
Illegal procedure on Irish. Back them up 5 yards. Be 1st and 15. Puts them back on their side of the 50. Should be
Big
ball
break for the
spotted
Generals
down.
there.
Ball spotted down at the 46-yard line.
Generals fans are on their feet cheering on the defense. It's been a defensive battle on both sides tonight. 1st and 15.
Baker in the shotgun. 3 receivers our side. 2 on the far side. Going to snap the ball back, throw the ball right out in the flat to number 11. He's going to make a move. He's running up the sideline. Going to be knocked out of bounds by number 52.
Looks like we got a flag on the play.
Keegan Williams. Let's see what the call is going to be.
Think you're going to have some kind of hold on St. Joe.
We've got a lot of flags being thrown here late in the game.
Or actually, they're going
to put the ball down right there at the 49, and we're going to have a hold on the Irish. Must have been after the catch. So let's see. We're going to back them up. I mean, that's
going to be from the spot of the foul. We'll put the ball back on the St. Joe 43-yard line.
Yeah, it'll be a little farther back than they were when they started this time. Back them up about 4 yards from where they were. Be 1st down and 17.
Generals need to make sure they tackle.
Clock ticked down to 1:46 in all this melee that's going on the field. Again, same offense. They got 2 receivers far side, 3 our side, and Baker's alone in the backfield. Looking to make a pass down the field to number 11. Picked off, baby. Number 7. Hopefully he was inbounds. The Generals ball. There you go, baby.
Nice play by Jason
that should
Thomas
seal it right there.
for the Generals.
The Irish have no timeouts. 1:35 on the clock.
Threw a fade route. Jason Thomas high pointed the ball and made the interception for the Generals.
Nice interception there by the General defense.
And that was just an athletic play there on the outside for the Generals.
Yeah, Levin was there, so he could have caught it just as easy, but we were determined that we were going to get the ball out of the air. First down and 10 for the Generals.
Fighting Irish only have one timeout remaining.
Ball spotted at the 27-yard line. Score clock says 28-yard line. 1:35 on the clock. Time clock down to 19. Generals calling the play in the huddle. Bring it to the line of scrimmage with 14 seconds on the clock. Doolittle under center. Got his long tailback in the backfield, one up back to the right. Receivers right and left. Snaps the ball, gonna hand it off to number 4. He's met by a host of Irish. Gonna bring up second down for the Generals. No gain on the play.
Coach Lott's hot on the sideline. Looked like a late hit against the Fighting Irish.
Clock is running down to 1 minute to go here in the contest. Again, the Generals are leading 7-6.
Victory formation, the best formation in football.
Can right here after that play. Doolittle under center in the victory formation. Going to take a snap and kneel it. He's down. Brings up third down. Roughly 11 yards to go. Going to have to snap the ball one more time.
Been a nice ball game here to open the season for the Generals.
Hard-fought game on both sides. Of course, the Generals' offense looked a lot better in the first half than they have in the second half. Third down and about 14 now for the Generals.
Looks like Coach Lott's going to let the time run down and call his
Clock
final
runs down to 16. The time clock is at 1 second interval behind it. So we'll snap the ball one more time, and the Generals will be victorious in this football game. There it is, Generals. Time clock has run out to 0. The Generals are going to win their opening game of the season against their rival across town, just due south, the Fighting Irish.